Hello. Mhm. What is wrong with the Discord on that phone? Oh. That's just tweet yourself. Me too.
Even scenes from the MCU's Iron Man and Incredible Hulk would have made Tobey Maguire the Spider-Man of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and this would have changed the future of the MCU, Daredevil, and Sony's Venomverse forever. Welcome back to Screen Drive. I'm Ryan Aaron. For the past 20 years, the Spider-Man character has been on quite a ride. We've had reboots, spin-offs, animated movies, you name it. But it all started way back in 2002 with Sam Raimi and Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. I mean, Tobey did 3 Spider-Man films, and each holds a very special place in our hearts. That's Spider-Man 3. Even Spider-Man 3. In fact, we have a great video up on the channel right now talking about why Spider-Man 3 is actually hated but great. And a little later, I'll be telling you how Spider-Man 3 could have been the key to keeping off the MCU, but Spider-Man from the jump. I mean, just a year after Spider-Man 3's release in 2007, we got the start of the Marvel Cinematic Universe with Iron Man. In an early draft of Iron Man, we would have learned that Tony Stark played a pivotal role in the creation of Dr. Otto Octavius' mechanical arts featured in Raimi's Spider-Man 2, and Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker was wanted for a cameo in The Incredible Hulk. But those ideas were nixed by Sony, making it to where we'd have to wait almost a decade to see Spider-Man in the MCU with Tom Holland. But imagine a world where Tobey Maguire never hung up the red spandex. What if Raimi's trilogy had been the first 3 films of the MCU? Well, man, it is crazy to think about exactly how different the MCU would be if it was planned out at the beginning. Right, you're doing skincare, bro. That is it. That's a thing that humans should do, especially men, and especially in cold weather. Like all my life, I thought skincare was only for women. But then I worked outside for a lot of years, and I noticed my skin was starting to crack, I got sunburn easier, and I was starting to age like really fast. So my doctor said I should start using some kind of skincare, but like it's incredibly daunting. But Geology makes skincare easy to understand. That's why we partnered with them for this video. And the first step to using skincare is always the hardest, but then Geology makes it so easy to get started and take care of yourself. And guess what? It actually works. A good daily skincare routine can help you fight acne, prevent wrinkles, combat darker puffy eyes, and overall, it makes your skin feel great. Once I started the skincare routine, I rarely break out anymore in my skin. Fantastic. Yeah. But like I said, what I appreciate the most is how easy they make this. You take a quick quiz of Geology's website, and then their team of dermatologists customize this routine for you. Plus, there are these cards which explain each step, showing you how much to use and what it does. Earlier, I did step 1, everyday face wash. Do step 2, eye cream for dark circles. Next is night cream for men's. So Geology has worth 7,000 5-star reviews, and they've won 30 awards with ingredients that deliver real results. And right now, for a limited time, they are offering a great deal. If you use our code Geology, we'll do 70% off your first skincare trial set. And on top of that, you get an additional bonus offer of up to 50% off one of the skin, hair, and body add products when you add it to your trial. I highly recommend the deodorant and body wash. They smell amazing. So guys, click our link below to get your deal on Geology. After escaping the city from a giant sand monster and aliens from outer space, Peter Parker entered a much bigger universe. Even a group of Spider-Man can be much more than friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Now this would inspire Nick Fury of S.H.I.E.L.D. to finally bring Spidey into home. Imagine Spider-Man 3 had given us a post-credit scene of Peter right back in his apartment and sitting in the shadows of Sam Jackson's Nick Fury. Fury reveals that he's been keeping an eye on Peter these past 2 years, and Spider-Man has done the city of New York a great service, and that a little agency called S.H.I.E.L.D. would like this help even bigger mission. And that we learned that Venom Symbiote wasn't the only one that crashed into the Earth, and there are more. In the original version of the post-credit scene from Iron Man, we hear Nick Fury mention mutants and even a reference to the webhead. As if Venom accidents really happened, both by some sort of mutants or no. Plus, there's nothing in the Raimi films that contradicts the MCU. Iron Man 2, Incredible Hulk, or Captain America all could have panned out exactly the same way and existed alongside Raimi's films. And Spider-Man could have seamlessly fit into the Avengers, but a member of that OG team that assembled in 2012, battling I mean, Tony's Peter Parker would fit in so well with the original 6 Avengers. He was close in age with all, and they all had some great interactions. He'd have this deep respect for Captain America and always called Steve Sir, even though Steve said it wasn't necessary. He'd have a very science-firm relationship with Bruce Banner, and oh my god, he would have hated Tony Stark. Tony Stark and Spider-Man with these guys. Yeah, sure. Tom Holland's Peter Parker is a lot younger than Tony. Peter looked up to him as a mentor, but Tony's Peter Parker would have been a lot closer in age to Tony, and they would have had very different upbringings. You know what I say? Oh, Tony Stark is the son of a millionaire and inherited his father's wealth and company, while Peter Parker was a working class guy who worked hard for what he had and he didn't have much. And Tony's version of Peter was very reserved and respectful, unlike the very full himself, Tony Stark. But then again, with Parker, mask on, he would rival even Tony Stark in the books department. In a moment, Dan, talk for a minute, please. So don't get me wrong, I love Tom Holland's Spider-Man and Cartoons too, and I'm glad that we got their Spider-Man. But part of me wonders, how much better the already phenomenal Infinity Saga would have been had the OG Spider-Man been there from the jump, and if the Spider-Man character overall would have been in a better place if it still had Tobey Maguire playing him for all these years. Characters like Venom, Carnage, Craven, Miles Morales, and even Adam Webb could have been major players in the Infinity and Multiverse sagas. So, I want to go through the entirety of the Marvel Cinematic Universe and talk about how Tobey Maguire Spider-Man would fit perfectly into the MCU, even better than Tom Holland's, and how things would have looked had a more mature experienced Spider-Man been around from the beginning. So, the Raimi Spider-Man films already has several things about them great in the MCU. The first movie showed us the military trying to purchase mechanized armor suits, as well as a human enhancement serum to create essentially super soldiers. So let's start with the super soldier serum. We know the MCU's offers created during Bruce Banner's attempt to replicate the serum that created Captain America. So they could have easily created Osborn into the MCU and revealed that Norman was trying to replicate the serum as well. And just how Banner's still attempted to create the Hulk, Osborn's created the Green Goblin. Faster than ever, smarter than ever, more narrow-minded than ever. Yeah. Spider-Man ran into Spider-Man was revealed that way back in 2002, Norman was researching nanotech. Good body research, but nanotechnology really. Nanotech, of course, became a very player in the MCU's later films, especially Spider-Man's Infinity War suit. It would have been great to see Bill Defoe's Norman Osborn being colleague of Howard Stark. And hey, at the same time, MCU, maybe they could have even brought Norman back in the later films in Spider-Man 2 Peter and Doctor Strange. Okay, so let's have some. It's 2012. Loki has come to conquer Earth on behalf of Thanos. Alongside him are alien symbiotes who have infiltrated every level of government on Earth. They crash landed on Earth back in 2007, just like the Black Symbiote in Spider-Man 3. These symbiotes have taken over various government officials, including SHIELD agents. A symbiote has even bonded with Peter Parker's high school bully turned Corvette, Flash Thompson. Now, I know the Black Symbiote in Spider-Man 3 is supposed to be Venom, actually call it Venom in the movie. So, Bernie's going to pretend it was a random Black Symbiote Venom. And Tobey and Ellis Flash Thompson will take the place of Eddie Brock by donning another Black Symbiote suit, be the real Venom of the MCU, and take on the moniker Agent Venom, like the comics. Okay, so all these symbiotes have been infiltrating the world's governments and have been awaiting orders from their boss, the bad side himself, Thanos. And instead of Chitauri being the illegal attacks New York, it's actually an invasion from within. All these symbiotes who have been living and fighting within humans work with stuff they call the alien creatures in attack in New York City. And early on in the film, when Loki arrives, and that part of Hawkeye, the rainforest, Yep, instead, it's Agent Flash Thompson. Betrayed Fury and Hawkeye into a Loki. We saw Loki manipulate a lot of people's minds in that first Avengers movie, turning good guys into villains for the film. But with the symbiote army, it could be the symbiotes making good people break bad and assist Loki and Thanos in their invasion. We'll also get some backstory on how the symbiotes will end for and how they made it deal with Thanos and help conquer Earth. Thanos wants the Infinity Stones for symbiotes on new homes, so they same Earth. The movie would pan out pretty much the same as before. It's simple. Symbiotes and send a message to Thanos that Earth is not to be trifled with. But a subplot would be added to the film where Peter tries to save Flash from the thought of the symbiote, and by using Loki's staff, Peter is able to break through the symbiote's mind control and tap into the mind of Flash Thompson. It's also revealed that Thanos is the one who had the symbiote's whole thing destroyed in secret so that they would find his army out of inspiration. On this reveal, Venom would no longer answer to Thanos. He and Flash would take over a more symbiotic relationship, setting up a future for the Venom characters to become an anti-hero in the MCU, and maybe even escape into space and depart into the galaxy, like in the comics. And Venom would also have a secret image on Thanos, just like the other Guardians. And speaking of the Guardians, let's go to Phase 2. Phase 2 would feature Raimi's Spider-Man film. Now, Spider-Man film would feature Vulture as the villain, just like Raimi originally intended. And this Vulture would have a very similar story to the Vulture in Spider-Man Homecoming. Adrian Toomes have invested a lot of time and money into this group, helping to clean up after the Battle of New York. But then he's undercut by Stark in the Department of Management Control. Toomes, being a fellow member of the working class, just like Peter Parker, would make for a very interesting dynamic. We could see Tony Stark cameo in a scene where Peter confronts him about screwing over workers and cleanup jobs. Further laid the groundwork for a rift between Tony and Peter for Captain America and Come Age of Ultron, Spider-Man would be on the side of Captain and subject to blame of AI. Now, Peter has a direct experience with the dangerous artificial intelligence and his battle with Otto Octavius. These things have turned into something not. Don't listen to them. And Peter will need to point out that Tony has botched mechanized AI with the creation of Doc Ock's mechanized arms. All back to Iron Man 1 and Spider-Man 2's next. Question then becomes, which side will Peter take in the debate? Peter Force. Now, in the comics, Peter Parker's side of Tony's story reveals his identity to the world, something we almost saw at the end of Spider-Man Homecoming. In the MCU, we saw Peter Parker on Iron Man's side as well. But we have to remember that Peter was only 14 years old in that movie. I can't go to Germany. And he was likely going to be on Tony Stark's side either way. But we look at Peter and Homecoming, Far From Home, and No Way Home. He's really seems to abide by any set of rules now. Importance. He still does his vigilante thing. Seems to keep his identity a secret. And I'm not even sure Peter ever actually signed the agreement. In fact, I don't think he have without his thing already in the present. The point is that I'm also sure that the MCU's Peter Parker on Tony's side kind of been a little bit older, but it all went down. And I don't think it's to be Spider-Man either. He could rebuild his identity any time in those three standalone movies ever did, showing us that maintaining his secret identity was important to him, something that I'm not sure is going to be important. Talking about superheroes who have enemies and they would touch them. This is about privacy. This is information is not protected. A lot of people in a lot of things. I also don't think Spider-Man would be interested in having to ask permission from the governing body before he can swing in and save someone from harm. If Tobey Spider-Man were the Spider-Man of the MCU, I think we'd see Spider-Man on Cap's side come Civil War, or on no side at all. And in Phase 3, following the events of Civil War, we could get a Spider-Man 5, which shows Spider-Man's vigilantes under a much worse scrutiny we've never seen before. While characters like Cap, Widow, Sambos, and Wanda, and the others are the front of the law, Spider-Man remains in fighting crimes vigilante style like evil is past. Only this time, police are in strict orders to bring him in. Spider-Man 5 would have John Jameson, son of J. Jonah Jameson. My son, John is also the ex-fiance of Mary Jane. Jane Watson. Sister Grace Mary. John's rocket is about to launch on a mission to Mars. J. Jonah Jameson is there as a proud father, and Peter Parker is there in the family. Rocket malfunctions, and they're told to evacuate because the rocket is about to blow. Peter runs into an alley, distributing his day blows into John's mass. Peter Parker swings at the save the astronauts. He's able to lift one astronaut from their seat. John's leg is stuck, and Peter's having trouble getting it loose. John yells at Spider-Man to save the other astronauts and get out of there. Spider-Man argues, but John said if he stays any longer, they're all going to die. Spider-Man then grabs the other astronaut and swings away, which is the rocket explodes. We see Jameson let out a scream as tears roll down his face, killing a society that we've never actually seen before. Jameson never liked Spider-Man, but now is out for blood because he blames him for the death of his son. And Jameson claims that Spider-Man purposely didn't save John to get back at Jameson for his critical articles about Spider-Man over the years. Spider-Man will be taking pictures. He's turned the whole city against him. I'm not very proud of it. The other astronauts speak in Spider-Man's defense to tell the truth about what happened, but Jameson then hires Matt Guardian to become the Scorpion, just like he does in the comics. Jameson and Scorpion fake attack with alien vehicles before Spider-Man can come save the day. Jameson's plan is to have Scorpion kill Spider-Man. During their battle, Scorpion's suit, provided to by Jameson, malfunctions and kills him. Jameson lies, claims that he witnessed Spider-Man murder the Scorpion in cold blood, and just like in Far From Home and No Way Home with Mysterio, Spider-Man be framed for murder. Charlie Cox and Daredevil will then seek out Spider-Man, bring him to justice. But in their encounter, Daredevil will be able to tell the Spider-Man to find the truth. He didn't kill the Scorpion. Daredevil then recommends that Spider-Man meet the lawyer friend of his, Matt Murdock, and we'll see Spider-Man, not Peter Parker, and Spider-Man, costume and all, trial. This movie was sort of a character study on what it means to be a vigilante. See a different side of Peter Parker. A Peter Parker who has to save Spider-Man and help prove his alter ego's innocence. And in this movie, we'll finally see Peter Parker reveal to Jameson that he is Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Series. Now, before that review, we'll get a great exchange between some characters about rage, revenge, and Jameson will ultimately agree to come clean because he hates Spider-Man, even though he's been part of Peter Parker for years. He knows he's not Parker. And this would be a callback to the scene, the very first Spider-Man. Jameson saved Peter from the Green Goblin. I don't know what way is this. And we also learned through Daredevil that the Rocket's son was funded by Wilson Fisk, aka the Kingpin. Kingpin had rigged it to blow up on purpose, and the Spider-Man would attempt to save the day and hopefully die in the process. But I just really like Spider-Man stories we put together. Silent Hill, Kingpin would have been a great film. What I think is films. Anyways, Spider-Man ultimately since his case, his name is weird. We'll see him courthouse steps and take questions. And he looks into the sky, and we see the black quarter ship from Infinity War entering the atmosphere and screen cut to black. Infinity War happens pretty much the same. Iron Man, Doctor Strange, and Spider-Man over there. Titan with Thanos, Spider-Man is dusted. Products. Following the death of Spider-Man, we see a young man named Miles Morales step up being the new Spider-Man during the 5 years of the blip. And plot twist, it's this kid from Spider-Man 2. It's your green vegetables. That's what we're saying. That's the and it's the Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. We get a Miles Morales Spider-Man movie, and then Miles join the Avengers in Endgame in their attempt to bring back the Scarlet Blip. We'll see Peter Parker make his triumphant return in the third act, and at the end of the film, following the sacrifice of Tony Stark and Green Iron Man Steve Rogers, Peter Parker will also decide to hang up his suit. After being gone for 5 years, he'll realize that he has no lot of time with MJ. To have a life and a family. Now that Miles is around, Peter will feel comfortable to inspire a Spider-Man and pass it towards the different minds. So that's our visual with the MCU. It looked like had Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man been there the whole time. Big shout out to the writer of this video, Mr. Colton Ogren, the guy who's trapped these earlier television with this stuff. Please don't tell me. Find links in the socials below. What do you think, guys? Should Tobey have been the original Spider-Man? Let us know in the comments over at Twitter. And if it's the first time here, subscribe. Smash that bell for Screen Crush. I'm Ryan here.
Did you hear the crazy story of how Tom Holland saved Spider-Man?
I saved Spider-Man.
So back in 2019, Marvel and Sony couldn't work things out, so Sony decided to take Spider-Man out of the MCU. But Spider-Man is back in the MCU. And you want to know how that happened? It was all thanks to Tom Holland. Tom Holland was drunk when he called Disney's CEO. And whatever he said must have worked because Disney and Sony eventually made a new deal and brought Spider-Man back into the MCU. And you guys remember the amazing ending of Spider-Man No Way Home, where Peter loses everyone, setting up the classic Spider-Man story? That was reportedly Tom's idea. But that's not all. As we all know, it took years to figure out what Spider-Man 4 should be about. We kept hearing rumors about Venom, Knull, Mephisto, and Ghost Rider. Then, once they were finally ready to start production, Tom Holland asked them to delay the movie by about 6 months so he could go film The Odyssey. And while filming The Odyssey, Tom caught what film pros call the Nolan effect. While he was on set, Tom was reportedly calling his Spider-Man producers and basically telling them, this is how it should be. Tom said, we are not going to come to set and figure it out as we go. We need to know why we're making this movie beyond the fact that it's Spider-Man 4 and it's going to make loads of money. There needs to be a purpose. It's even rumored that the writer of Challengers helped write the final draft of the movie. Man, we really don't give Tom Holland enough credit. He genuinely cares about Spider-Man and he wants there to be real passion behind these movies. Did you hear the crazy story about Tom Holland?
We did not come this far to just break down.
Oh, well, they came. Colin, what's he really something? Then carefully, you should listen to me very carefully. Pretty much human.
What is your first instinct when you see an animal? To say hello. I see. What is your first instinct when you see a person? To avoid eye contact and the best way. What is your first instinct? The crazy thing is that he's there to remember what he's already did. How many times have you looked at something? Okay, I'm just gonna get one. Alright, you ever had a crush on somebody you've never actually met? Welcome to the wait, what? Forgot to use my tea party? That is my favorite. Congratulations.
Girl.
What?
Girl.
Huh?
Girl. Girl.
Grr.
Girl.
Grr. I'm still alive.
I girl.
Grr. I love you too.
I love you. I love you.
What?
I love you, my wife.
I love you too, my husband.
Do you? Are you sure? Are you sure you love me? Huh?
Yep.
Yeah. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe.
What?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe.
What? I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe. Okay.
Maybe.
You're weird.
Maybe someday. Later.
Huh?
Tomorrow.
What?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
A week ago. 2 weeks from now.
50 billion years ago. I think it's so stupid when they say that when scientists are like, 50 billion years. Dude, it's not been that long.
They guess from fossils. It's carbon. They guess from
But
carbon
it's not
dating.
true, though.
They guess. Hold on. I'm with you. I agree. I was going to add to what you were saying. They guess based off carbon dating, and carbon dating is the most inconsistent evidence that you can find, because someone can carbon date something like three different times
What if
and
it
get
actually
three
did?
different results.
What if it actually?
Like they don't ever get consistent results.
Yeah. What if they actually did one, and they found the fossil, and it's actually really really just happened the other day?
You know what carbon dating literally is, right? They're literally
It's a
like,
guess.
well, it's that, but it's guessing, but it's also science too. They're taking, this is where it's silly. They're taking the amount, they're like measuring the amount of carbon that is in the bones of what they find, and then they're like, oh yeah, this was this long ago because there's this much carbon in it.
Oh yeah, and we're monkeys as well.
Yeah, apparently. Like they use radiation to carbon date.
And
Apparently the radiation off of it is.
What other animal do we come from? Cats.
What? Yeah, no.
I was just being silly. What other animal?
Well, they also try to say that every animal comes from a fish. Like they say, the cells divide and divide and divide, and then they become like a fish, and then fish grew legs, and then that's how animals started. Like that's how evolution actually. They believe we started out with a team of like a pool
of
team
of
life.
bacteria and
then it teemed life, and then it like. If that's the case, then how come Mars, which has bacteria on that planet, they found bacteria, they found actual bacteria, and that's considered life, but it's not. But that bacteria has not developed any animals since in our
What
observation.
bacteria?
What?
That mine's weird. Never mind.
What were you thinking? Like, it's silly.
Okay. I was thinking, what if the bacteria was a planet that we did?
What? What bacteria is what?
The bacteria is another planet.
Bacteria, another planet, yeah. There's bacteria in Mars. What about it?
No, I meant, what if the bacteria was a planet like ours?
Like there was a planet that was all just bacteria.
I don't know. I'm weird.
Like a planet that's ours, but like all the creatures are bacteria creatures.
I was just saying the bacteria is
Is what?
the planet is in the bacteria.
Bacteria. The planet is like infected with bacteria, or the planet is bacteria. I think you're high, but because you're sleepy, you're tired. You're just talking out of exhaustion.
I'm not tired.
You sound tired. Let's go to bed.
I'm just weird.
Let's go to bed.
Uh-huh.
Let's go to bed.
Why?
Let's get some rest.
What time is it? It's only 11.
You're already slurring your words.
What?
You're slurring your words. Time to go to sleep.
I am not.
Yeah, you were.
I was not.
You're slurring your words right now.
I didn't.
Right now. I knew.
I did not.
I know.
I didn't.
I didn't.
That's not what I'm sounding like.
That's not what I sound. I'm just repeating what you're doing. Say more.
Why?
Why? Why?
I did not say it like that.
I'm not saying like that.
I did not say it like that.
I did not say it like that.
I have the camera on so they can keep throwing my phone.
Yeah. And also that would hurt your husband.
Yeah. I'm not that mean, guys. Don't worry.
She hasn't thrown stuff. We're not at that stage of the marriage yet. She's throwing stuff. We're not throwing stuff at each other yet. Hopefully we'll never get to that stage.
My foot's a little swollen.
Is it?
It gets swollen. It's a medicine. It's my medicine that does that. Does yours get swollen?
No.
I think it's medicine.
What's your favorite superpower, person in the chat? People's in the chat?
Sorry, we talked about.
Someone named Brandon was just doing emotes.
What's
He said,
the?
hi, is anybody there? And then just kept doing emotes.
Which one's the thing? Yours?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
No, it was yours. It was your chat. Is it weird now? If it's your chat? If it's my chat, it's weird. If it's your chat, it's not weird. That's the way it works. She's already about to aim to throw a fork at me, guys. That's not nice. Don't do that. Don't be mean. Hello, peoples.
Hi.
Yay, you find where I did it. Yeah, I see all the emotes. I see all the emotes that you did, brother.
But is he still there?
Yeah, he just sent a message. He said, "Yeah, you found where I did it."
Mm.
I was talking about that he did a bunch of emote songs. Spam. He just be spamming a bunch of emotes. Hello. Brandon, do you play Rivals? Because I would be glad to play with you. I was just taking a break. Now I'm getting back on. Just send me your gamer tag if you're wanting to play. I'm willing to play with you. Or just enjoy the chat, enjoy the game. I'll wait until you have time to respond there. Yeah, I did once. I don't really play it anymore. Okay, cool. Who is your favorite main? Who is like your main character you play? What's your favorite hero? So it depends on if you're talking about. So before season 9, my favorite hero was Magneto. As far as the tanks, I like Magneto. Um, I played a lot of Iron Man, and I played a lot of Invisible Woman. Cool. Those were my mains. But now that season 9 came out, there's team up abilities that they have, and now Devil Dinosaur does actual healing abilities, and that's cool. Like it's a tank that can heal. Like Jeff's water beam that he does. Um, Now Devil Dinosaur can do a water beam that heals like Jeff, and then and also has his tank abilities. Yeah. Um. So now my team is Devil Dinosaur, Storm, and then I sometimes rock Invisible Woman and sometimes Jubilee. It just depends on how heavy the match is. I'll start out with Invisible Woman and then I'll go over to Jubilee if I need extra damage. And then my Jeff is my main healer if I really need really good healing. So Devil Dinosaur has healing. Storm has actually a rain healing ability that Jeff gives her. And then I like Invisible Woman because she has force fields and heals. So that's cool. But if I were to pick one character as my main, I'd probably go Invisible, to be honest. But right now, it's Devil Dinosaur, Storm, and Jubilee that I've been maining. I've been playing competitive, but like I don't really want to play competitive really right now tonight. I don't think because like it gets really heavy. I'm gonna go Invisible Woman only because for some reason these hooligans don't want to tank, don't want a second tank. That's I do believe. No, this sucks. That's a yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that. You'll be surprised to know I'm actually in bronze rank. So I'm actually not as good as a player as you think, but I appreciate the compliment. Dang it. we're dying out here. Hmm. Yeah, we're not gonna win this one. We're not gonna win this one. No such. It just takes a lot of practice and aiming, more than anything. Uh, that was more of a bad example of that because yeah, that match sucked. You're gonna get in sucky games where the other team is better than you. So, but I'm thinking there's a minute delay for 15-second delay. Yeah. Yeah, it probably does do a delay. Also, I was talking to a buddy of mine on that I'm playing with. Thanks, Brandon. What's up? Hear me, brother? Hello? There you are. There you are.
Who is it?
It's Fantasy.
Oh,
It's one of the people that we play Rivals with on Dark's channel. The game's just getting them down. Just thought I'd get him on voice chat. Uh-huh.
Not just the game, there's a lot of other stuff outside of the game. But it's still the game. Yeah, but I don't think you want to see him.
You're good.
Every single system to the game because they've been playing it and all that that's why I don't say nothing. They would rage, they get mad, get upset. Then it's he just like stayed and put his smack. No, it's because like he holding in my tongue, he biting my tongue, he's not saying nothing, he being suppressing my emotions, and then when someone lets out their emotions, then it's like, why are you mad? Why are you this? Why are you that? It's because I can't say that. Because every time I say something, it's basically taking money.
What's
I
the
get fucking tired of that. My mom say that shit. My you say that shit.
Yeah.
A lot of other people say that shit. I get tired of it. So when I don't say nothing at all, they gonna wonder, why is he quiet? Is he there? Oh, he's saying, no, I'm not saying that. That's the reason I don't say that.
You don't say nothing, just keep the peace and everything. Cause you're like, dude, it's not even
do
worth it.
not.
I get you.
Every time I say it's supposed to be old.
Not okay. You don't do that.
But people want to have fun. No, I wouldn't be having fun in anything and getting stuff.
Right.
What am I doing with that? The time we play together, bro? It's so thing. So
Yeah.
just to have all these other motherfuckers have fun, bro.
I try to help you with the sanctions.
That's all my shit.
Yeah.
That's all my just in general.
Yeah.
And I don't buy solo attention. I don't care about it. It's not an it's like I am so I am going to have to say GPS control GPS that compares to why other
Yeah, it's like we shouldn't have to beg for that. We shouldn't have to beg for people to play the game the way it should be played. Like, it's stupid.
well, that's why I don't. That's why I just do but if you don't want to do just when it's supposed to be fire there. Like you're trying out different content of the day. You're not that old. And I'm mad and trying to make it around with here. That's something I've heard. But every fucking person in the other team is acting like this game is right for them. And they have nothing else to do, bro. I will get it right. That's fine. I say, okay, it's still not the best. It doesn't bring this competitive, no wonder we're going to be on this. In the casual ass game, where you try to have fun, you do this, you do that. Bro, that's it gets I don't say nothing. All the time. I'm like kind of in the chat.
Right, you're getting treated like you're right.
Because I know I've been very frustrated
Oh, I'm frustrated at it too, man.
Because my team is doing something bad. Not because of that, bro. It's because I already feel like I don't do enough. I already feel like I'm bad at the game. I already feel like, damn, I can't get this person there. I can't do this. And I'm going to do this with this. I think that you all you are is when there's people in it front for you there.
Right.
Like you're getting
Dude, you're just saying out loud what I've been thinking all this whole time. So I feel you.
and again, it's not like I hate. It's not like I hate nobody in the server. I don't hate nobody in the game. Just like we had a fucking cheater in Queensland, bro. He should never get to the point where he gets on cheating. He's not that good. Just play this fucking game.
Yeah.
That's why it gets bad when people say, so you're saying you don't want to invite your brother. And I say, yeah, I get so, like, bro, like, like, Jericho or Atlantic, we're in a top 5 country in every fucking time. Fucking game. No matter if it's like, no matter if it's arcade, no matter if it's an SMB, no matter if it's game, no matter what mode it is, even if you can be here, bro. If there are people who are like that, who act like it's one story, right? For some reason.
Yeah.
There are no player victories of Northwest 20 against AI.
I'm agreeing with what he's saying. I completely agree with what you're saying.
It's like, bro. Again, I don't hate this game, but it's like
I don't understand why all this I don't understand why all of what you're saying is controversial. Like it shouldn't be. Like it should just be a given. Like
no, it's not really super controversial. It's like even I was listening to what Theo said on Ladder Vito in his video. I love Ladder Vito, but there's like a little bit of disagreement with what I hear him say because he's like people basically gamers of the past and stuff like that. They would excuse me, so many words. They would not really like they'll like the game is basically their personality. Me personally, bro, I don't feel like the game is my personality.
I'm just trying to have fun, dude.
It can reflect it. It can reflect the game, yeah. Like half the time I'm super positive. I'm trying to be helpful, fun, this and a bird. It is here. I'm trying. It gets to a point where I get stressed out. And I'm not supposed to be getting stressed out in a video game. The video
Yeah.
games are supposed to be fun.
It's supposed to relax us. It's not supposed to stress us out.
Supposed to be fun.
Right.
They're not supposed to be taken seriously. Yes, where you want to take it seriously, there are modes and games where you want to take it a little more seriously. The game,
Yeah.
but like I always say, unless we're playing,
What?
unless we're playing for our fucking charity, unless we're
What are you talking about?
what, and unless we are in a competitive, there is no need for everybody in their mind to act like this game is the most competitive game out there. Brother in Christ, I can only act like this superhero game every so often because it doesn't feel like a superhero game. It feels more like a game where I gotta work my ass off. Just
Right.
moves. Just have to make it competitive. I just played a few days ago, one day yesterday and the day before. I think what is it? Today's so 2 days ago. Had 4 games that I lost in a row. One of them I did that so bad that it was mostly my fault. I hated the one. It was really the whole team. Like, I feel like it was mostly my fault because they just had a fucking crank for being calm.
He's been stressed out.
But I need to be calm. It's just bad.
Like he's constantly
all here, but I
playing
master. Not master.
at the end of the game and stuff.
Like stuff.
He's getting everything.
Another 2.5 games.
It's like
We just work as nobody actually went to try. We surrendered when I fucking died. 3 of them in a hole. And they were waiting for the game. Half of my games, even at 18, you can't even damn near see an 18, but you have people playing dive characters. Almost a full team that just died. Harassing niggas the entire time just because they want to play certain characters. Then people are like, oh no.
I wouldn't be able to play I
At
would,
the time, you are playing 18 is complete a new character.
I wouldn't be able to play 18 versus 18 on this
Me
team.
personally, I don't really care about the work that much. I will try to do it
Not in this
because,
season.
again, realistically, you're not going to be able to play every year like the same character 24/7 every single time, even if you miss that character. There is going to be a time where you have to swap or something like that, unless you're too weak. You're just supposedly cracked as a character, which he is. That's the reason. He uses every character he plays, even if he's doing bad on it. If he might do bad one game, and then the next game, like at least the first half of the games, like one bad game he might have, maybe two, then the rest of the game he has, then they're probably getting MVP, doing all this. But that's because, hell, he's been playing hero shooters for all his life. I have not been doing that. I've been playing most single player games. I have played shooters before, not hero shooters, but just like I played a Call of Duty game. I played a little bit of Fortnite. I played mostly Saints Row. Yeah. Yeah, single player. No guy was supposed to be playing characters every fucking day of the week. Oh man, it's the best thing ever. Do I love Rivals? Yeah, I think it's a good game. Don't get me wrong, bro. I think it's a great game. But at the same time, I also understand, bro. Like, half the time I play this game, it is quite literally a damn. Do I feel as if I want to sweat in quick play for like the 30th time? I sleep. I just,
I think he's just getting out everything.
it's bullshit, but it's half an hour, like half of an 8-hour shift in here. Already tired. Got to do it on as well. And gotta go home, get ready for doing things, even if it's later now.